Hello students, I will be solving the redemption of debenture sums. To start with, I'll take one sum on the redemption by drawing lots. In this method, some portion of debenture is redeemed every year. Say for example, if you have issued debentures worth 10 lakhs and if you decide to redeem 2 lakhs worth debenture every year, so in 5 years it will be completely redeemed. Okay, so this sum uh, asked for by one student. So I'm solving this sum. So let us start. One Mali Limited issued 6,008% debentures of rupees 100 each at 6% discount on 1st April 2018. So One Mali Limited has issued 6,000 debentures. 8% is just name, that is the rate of interest which company will be paying to debenture holders. Okay, so company has issued 6,000 debentures of rupees 100 each. So what will be the face value? 6 lakhs, right? And this is sold to general public at 6% discount. Okay, so company has incurred a loss on issue of debentures. Okay, so let us write a summary about the question, which is very important. We'll be writing it date wise, so it will be useful in the calculation as well. So on 1st April, year is 2018. Okay, the face value of debentures issued is 6 lakhs. Okay, how we got it? I'll write it. 6,000 shares debentures into 100 each. Okay, this is how we got. Clear? Now let us also record the discount at which these debentures are issued, because that is required in the first entry, that is issue entry. Okay, so I'll record the discount as well. How much discount is given? 6% discount. I already told you that whatever percentages are there, you have to calculate it on face value of the debenture. Okay, so we'll calculate 6% discount at the rate of 6%. Okay, so 6% of 6 lakhs will be 6 lakhs into 0.06, 36,000. So this is a loss for the company. It has sold its debentures or borrowed capital at 6% discount. Okay, okay. Let's read further. The debentures are going to be redeemed in 3 equal annual installments. So 3 installments will be of 2 lakhs each. Clear? From 31st March 2019. Okay, so at the year end only, in this financial year, we are starting with the redemption. So 31st March 19 onwards at a premium of 10%. So we are giving premium on redemption. At the time of sale, we are giving 6% discount, and while redeeming those debentures, we are giving them extra 10%. Are you getting this? So premium on redemption is 10%. I hope you understand this. 10% of what you will calculate? Again, it has to be on face value. So 60,000. Clear? So total loss on issue of these debentures is 96,000. Understood how we got 96,000, students? Okay. You can keep these two accounts separately, that is discount and premium, or just merge them into one loss on issue of debentures. Loss on issue of. This will be convenient. Instead of using those two accounts, just use this loss on issue of debentures 96,000. Clear, students? So these are the details which we will need at the time of recording issue entry. Okay, now let us record other details also. As they said that we are going to repay this entire debenture value in 3 years. Okay, so let us record. See, we are starting with the redemption on 31st March 2019. 31st March 2019. That is end of this year only. The year we started on 1st April 18 and ends on 31st March 19. So we are redeeming face value worth 2 lakhs. Have we got 2 lakhs? 1/3 of 6 lakhs, because we are going to redeem 6 lakhs in 3 years. So 2 lakhs each year, isn't it? Okay. And while repaying, We are giving premium on redemption. That's a liability, isn't it? We have to pay that premium on redemption. So whenever we are paying extra money on redemption, there are two effects. One, that is a loss. So we record at the time of issue, and it becomes a liability. We have promised them that we are going to pay you 10% extra. Okay, so 10% of the value which you are going to redeem, face value 2 lakhs. So on 2 lakhs, 10% will be 20,000. Clear, students? So these details we require for, that is on 31st March 19, we require for passing entries for redemption. Clear? Now in case of debentures, I told you yesterday that we have to pay interest on a regular basis. It can be annual or 6 monthly. If nothing is mentioned, we presume it to be annual. So year ends on 31st March 19, same date. So on same day we can record interest payment. Okay, interest on debentures at the rate of 8%, right? So just calculate. Again, it has to be calculated on face value. So on 6 lakhs. See, the total amount of debenture is 6 lakhs. On that, we will be paying interest. Okay, into 0.08. So we'll be paying interest of 48,000 at the end of first year. Okay, at the end of second year, we won't be paying interest on 6 lakhs. Why? At the end of first year, we have repaid 2 lakhs. So only 4 lakhs is the outstanding amount of debentures. So next year interest will be less than 48,000. It will be on 4 lakhs, 8%. So maybe 32,000. Clear? So these are crucial things which you need to record when you are going to start with the solution. Okay, I'll repeat these things. First, record the face value. Okay, that is number of debentures into its face value. If you are issuing at a discount, calculate the amount of discount. In this case, it is 6%. Always calculate all the percentage on the face value. Okay, so 6% of 6 lakhs becomes 36,000. And apart from this, we are going to repay the debenture at 10%. So that extra burden is there. We can say loss also. Okay, so when we are paying extra on redemption, it has two aspects. One, it is a loss, and second, we have to pay it. Okay, so here while issuing, we are recording the loss as well as the amount payable. Okay, we'll pass the entries in some time. Okay, so first of all, what you have to do, you have to record all the facts of the case as a working note. Okay, first record face value, how much discount you give to the subscribers, and how much extra you are going to pay at the time of redemption. This discount on issue of debentures and premium on redemption, both are losses. So you can combine these in loss on issue of debentures. Okay, so this will save your time and space. Instead of writing of two items, passing two entries, you'll be passing only one entry for loss on issue of debenture. That will save your time and space as well. Okay, and when the year end comes, 1/3 of the debentures will be repaid. Its face value will be 1/3, that is 2 lakhs, and even the premium on redemption will be on the face value which I want to repay. So on 2 lakhs, 10% is 20,000. Clear, students? Then apart from this, at the year end, we have to pay interest also. We have used this debenture value throughout the year. So rate of interest is in the name itself 8% debentures. So on 6 lakhs, again on face value, you have to calculate interest. So on 6 lakhs, calculate 8%, it is 48,000. Okay, students, I hope this is clear. Okay, so these details we have already recorded, which is useful while solving the sum or passing the entries. So let us start with the entries. I'll go date wise. On 1st April, entry for this is the column size that becomes convenient for us. Okay, at the top I'll write journal. So just reduce this size of photo because it is not useful now. We have taken out the details. Let us start with the first entry. First entry is issue of debenture. Okay, now forget about premium on redemption. What is the basic entry for issuing debenture? Money comes in, bank account debit, right? And debentures are issued. Two debentures. This is the basic entry, right? Basic entry. Okay. If suppose these debentures were issued at par, so it would have been 6 lakhs, 6 lakhs. That's it. No problem at all. But we are issuing these debentures at 6% discount. So we'll receive 6% less amount on issue. So instead of 6 lakhs, we'll receive less. How much less? 36,000. Okay. So discount on issue 36,000. So instead of 6 lakhs, you will receive only 5 lakhs 64,000, right? Okay. So if debentures are issued at discount, we receive less amount. So in bank, only the net amount will come. Then discount will be debited because it's a loss. And two debentures, a new liability created 6 lakhs, right? So this is entry for issue of debentures. But as I told you, if you are repaying the debentures at a premium, we have to book that loss right now. Okay, so it will be a loss as well as a liability. So both aspects you have to record here. So premium on redemption account debit to premium on redemption payable. Okay, here on debit, instead of that, we can write loss on issue. This account we used to use loss on issue of debentures. Okay, how much is the loss? How much we are going to pay extra? 60,000. 60 on debit and 60 on credit. Clear? This is the basic entry. Okay, but what I suggested you, instead of writing two items on debit side and later on writing of these two, again you need four entries to write this off. Okay, so instead what we can do is we can just use the name loss on issue of debentures. Okay, only one name. Instead of using discount 36 and loss on issue 60, we can just use loss on issue of debenture 96. Okay, so that will be convenient for you. Okay, so we need not have that discount on issue as a separate entry. Clear? I'm showing you all the bifurcation so that you understand it better. Okay, so this becomes a net entry. So you have to follow this. Okay, that 96 includes these two items. Okay, I'll just make it bold. These two items are merged. Okay, so bank account debit 564, loss on issue of debentures account debit 96, which includes 36 plus 60. Clear? To debentures. Against debentures, always write face value. I told you. Okay. And to premium on redemption, how much is payable? 60,000. I hope this is clear, students. Okay. Okay. So now day one entry is over. Now we arrive at the year end. Okay. On year end, what we are going to do? We are going to repay that 1/3 of the debentures. So write date 31st March. Okay. On this way, I'll write 31st/3. Limit on my space. Okay. Just like redemption of preferences. You remember? We used to write uh, preferential capital account debit, premium on redemption account debit to preferential holders. Same way, same entry here. Instead of preferential, you have to use the word debenture. Okay. So entry for redemption is similar to your preferentials. All entries, in fact, are similar to preferentials. Okay. But here we need not make equations. Okay. So debenture chapter less complicated than preferentials. But since you had a lot of time to study preference, you will find that one easy. No problem. Even this is very easy. If you solve at least 2-3 sums, you will be done with this chapter. Okay. So let us pass entry for redemption. So debentures account debit. We are paying extra. So premium on redemption account debit to debenture holders account. Clear? See here, we had recorded these two values here. Okay, debenture is worth, which is redeemed is 2 lakhs, and we are paying 10% extra on whatever amount we are repaying. So total payable is 2,20,000. Clear? Then we pass entry for repaying the or actual payment of this value to the debenture holders. Okay, so entry will be debenture holders to bank. Debit the receiver debenture holders account debit. To bank. How much? 2,20,000. Yes, that's it. I hope you can write the narration. Okay, I'm not teaching that part. Okay, so uh, at the year end we have past entries for redemption of debentures. Now I told you that every year we have to pay interest. Okay, sometimes they may tell you that interest is paid 6 monthly. So twice interest on debenture entry will come. But here in this sub it is nothing mentioned. So we'll pass only one annual interest entry. Okay, so interest is your expense, right? So entry will be on 31st March. I'll copy the date. Debenture interest account debit. It's a expense, so debited to we are paying to bank account. Clear? How much will be the interest? 48,000. Clear? 48,000. That's it. Okay. I hope you have understood this. Okay. So we have paid interest for the rupees 48,000. Now this is the last day of the year. So we have to make P&L account, and this interest is transferred to P&L. You must remember that in P&L account we used to have two interest on debenture. Okay. So we have to transfer this interest on debenture, which is lost for current year, to P&L account on same day, 31st March 2019. Okay, so I'll pass entry for, so for interest always record these two entries, first paid and second transfer to PNL. Okay, so on PNL on the debit side they appear like two debenture interest, so entry becomes PNL to debenture interest, right? So I'll write PNL account debit, PNL account debit to debenture interest account. Okay, amount payable or transfer to PNL is 48,000 full amount. If you are paying it 6 monthly, you have to add two 6 monthly figures, then transfer to PNL. Okay, because transfer to PNL is done at the year end. So whatever balance is there interest, you have to transfer only once at the end. Okay, but now since in this time we are paying only once, same amount will be transferred to PNL. Yes, I'm not that good with the typing part, so bear with me. Okay, so 48,000. I hope this is clear, students. Okay, now question comes that loss. Okay, you remember na, in preferential, I'll take you to that sum. Just a minute. I'll take you to that reduction or preferential sum. You remember these equations? See the second equation, premium on redemption. We used to write off against security premium or free reserves, right? Okay, so same way in debenture also this premium is there. Okay, and it has to be written off against security premium or free reserves. That is PNL general reserve. Okay, so same entry you have to pass even for debentures. Okay, but in debentures you won't be provided any balance sheet, so you won't come to know how many reserves are there, which reserves are there. Okay, so always use PNL to write off this premium on redemption. Okay, you remember na these entries. See here, we used security premium to write off premium on redemption. Okay, same entry, but we don't know how much premium security premium we have, so we can use PNL instead. Okay, so here this premium, uh, instead of premium we can say total loss, because the 36,000 discount is also to be written off and 60,000 premium on redemption. So total 96,000 we have to write off over a period of 3 years, because we are keeping these debentures for 3 years. So this 96,000 is to be written off in these 3 years. Okay, so you can use any logic to write this off, but the common logic which is applied for writing of this loss on debenture is that weighted average. I'll tell you what is that. See, um, we have to consider how much amount is outstanding at the year end 1, year end 2, and year end 3. Okay, so at the year end 1, that is first year end, what is the total amount outstanding? Full 6 lakhs. Okay, at the year end 2, I'll write here. At first year end, we have how much amount outstanding? 6 lakhs. Okay, at year end 2, how much amount is outstanding? 4 lakhs. And at the end of year 3, only 2 lakhs will be the outstanding amount, isn't it? So this gives us ratio 3:2:1. Okay, so this is the best way, or simplest way is what you do. If it's 3 years, just take the proportion 3:1. If the years to be written off, if the years provided to be written off is given 5, what you do, you start with 5 and go reverse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like that. Okay, if they provide you that write off debentures over a period of 10 years, then you start with 10, 9, 8, like. Okay, here we are writing off debentures over a period of 3 years, so start with 3:1. Okay, now what to do with this 3:1? This should be considered as weights. Okay, the amount outstanding. Okay, now how to draw a proportion out of this? Simply add them first. I'll write this years and this is proportion. Okay, at the end of first year, 3 installments or amount equivalent to 3 is outstanding. At the end of year 2, 2 installments are outstanding. Okay, at the end of third year, only 1 installment is outstanding. That is year 1, 6 lakhs are outstanding, year 2, 4 lakhs are outstanding, and year 3, 2 lakhs are outstanding. So we use this as a proportion. So now let us calculate the ratio 3 plus 2 plus 5, 5 plus 1, 6. So total is 6. So you can use the proportion as, for first year it will be 3/6, for year 2, it will be 2/6, and for third year it will be 1/6. I hope you understood this. Okay, what if the debentures were to be written off over a period of 5 years? Then it would have been 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we would have taken the total. 5 plus 4, 9, 10, 15. Total is 15. So your proportion would have been if we had to write off debentures over a period of 5 years, then how to write off the loss, that 96,000 or whatever figure. You first write down how many years are there in reverse order, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that becomes a proportion. So for the year 1, the write off will be 5/15. Understood now? Where from we got 5 and 15. Year 2 will be 4/15. Likewise. Clear? Okay, so it depends on how many years you have at your option. Okay, how much period is for the debenture is outstanding. Accordingly, you can calculate the proportion. So in this sum, we are going to redeem the debentures over a period of 3 years. So we'll use 3:1 as a weighted average. Clear? Or other outstanding amount. You take anything, it will be the same proportion. Don't worry. Okay. So let us write off this 96,000 in this proportion. So I'll do it. I'll do the calculation. It will be like 96,000 into 3/6, right? So we get answer as, I'll calculate. Just give me a minute. So 96,000 into 3/6, 48,000. Same way, I'll do it for remaining 2 years. So in second year it will be 2 by 6, and third year it will be 1 by 6. Okay, not that difficult, students. Okay, so calculation will be 96,000. That is total amount of loss into 2 installments are outstanding out of 6. Okay, same way again, 96,000 is to be written off, and installment outstanding is 1 out of 6 weights rather. Clear? So if you add these three, you'll get the total amount, which is nothing but 96,000. Understood? So this we have to write off over the period of 3 years. I hope this is clear. Okay. If you don't understand logic, just write the outstanding installments. If it is 5 years, write 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take the total. Okay. And accordingly, you can calculate the proportion in which you have to write off the loss. Okay. So we'll write off the loss now. So on 31st March again, I'll write off the loss to the extent of 48,000. Clear? So I had told you the logic of this entry. Whichever reserves you will use to write off the loss will be debited. Clear? So if nothing is mentioned, we use P&L account, right? So P&L account debit to loss on issue of debenture. Okay, to the extent of 48,000. Okay, it's just a coincidence that your interest amount and this write-off is same. Okay, it may be different. Huh? Clear, students? I hope this is clear. You understood the entries. Okay, now if they suppose ask you to pass entries for 2 years, these entries will be repeated from second entry onwards. It will be repeated. Okay, I'll just show you how. First year, the very first entry is issue entry, that is issue of debenture. That is done only once in lifetime of that debenture. Okay, but redemption is over a period of 3 years. Clear? Now it will be 31st March 20, second year. Clear? Accordingly, now I'll tell you what will be the entries for second year. These were entries for year 1. These are entries for year 1. Now I'll pass entries for year 2. Okay. In year 2, entries will be same as it is. Only amounts will change. Okay, I will see how much change is there in the entries. See, the first entry on 31st March, we have to pass entry for debentures becoming payable. So we are redeeming 2 lakhs of debentures every year. So this entry and amount will remain same as it is. Clear? Then we'll pay the same amount to debenture holders. Even this will remain same. Interest. Now interest will reduce definitely, because in year 1 we repaid 2 lakhs out of 6 lakhs. So now interest will be on only on 4 lakhs and not 6 lakhs, right? So interest amount will be different. So I'll calculate that on 4 lakhs. I'll calculate 8%. Understood? 32,000. So interest will be a lesser amount. Clear? And transfer to P&L will be even same amount, 32,000. Okay. Then write off of that loss to P&L. This time, how much amount will write off? 32,000. Understand why? See, this time it's the coincidence that interest and write off are same. Okay, but it may not be the case every time. So, writing of that loss on issue of debenture is also 32,000 for second year. Okay. So if these sums are there, mostly these sums will be there. Okay, so it is not difficult at all. If they ask you to pass entries for 3 years, it will be for 20 marks. If they ask you to pass entries only for first year, it will be for 10 marks. Okay. Now for year 3 again, same entries will be there, right? So even for third year, entries will be same as it is. Only thing is that amount will change a little bit. Okay. First entry of redemption will be same. 2 lakhs 20,000 premium. Then we pay the debenture holders 220. Now debenture interest will again reduce. Now we'll be paying interest only on 2 lakhs instead of 4 lakhs. So it is 16,000. Clear? So transfer to P&L will be 16,000. Whatever interest amount is there, that will be transferred to P&L. Okay. Then writing of that loss. Okay, it is 16,000 again. So here I'll write off 16,000. That's it. Entries for 3 years are done. I hope this is clear. Okay. So they might ask you to prepare or pass entries for year 1, year 2, or year 3. Normally they will ask it only for first year, and they may ask you to prepare a ledger account. Okay, so I'll show you how to prepare ledger accounts, just same as we had been doing since FYGC, no different. I'll show you one ledger account. They may ask you to prepare important ledger account like debentures and loss on issue of debentures. Okay, I'll just make one account. I'll make debenture account, because in one entry there are so many accounts involved, na? So you may get confused how to post them. So I'm showing you. Okay, making debenture account particulars, amount. This is debit side. Now credit side again, particulars in amount. Okay, so this is debenture. Shift. Same way I'll make a couple of more accounts. I'll take loss on issue of debentures account. Okay, any other account you want me to prepare? Bank though not required. Premium redemption may be required. Sure, I'll make that account also. Premium on redemption. Premium on redemption. Okay. Now how to pass entries? Wherein in one entry four accounts are involved. Okay. So it is very difficult to bifurcate. Okay. So what I suggest, I'll show you a way in which it will be very easy for you to record the transactions. Okay. Just pay attention. Many of you may be aware how to post these entries. All right. Just give me one more minute. Okay. So very first entry, bank account debit, loss on issue of debenture account debit to debenture and to premium on redemption. Okay. So as a basic rule, you know that in debenture account, debenture will never come. Okay. In debenture, will never post debenture. Okay. So definitely you can post the other items. I'm not making the date column. Huh? You understand that, and you can make it in the exam. Okay. So in debenture won't, but the other accounts will go. So in debenture, we will write buy bank and buy loss on issue. Okay, so you can write buy bank and buy loss on issue. Clear? Write amount against those accounts only. So 564,000 against loss on issue of debenture, it is 96. So write 96. Okay. On two side, that is credit side, we have two premium on redemption. So write two premium on redemption and its amount. Okay, 60,000. That's it. This is the simplest way, no confusion at all. Okay. So in debenture account, debenture won't be posted, but other items, whether they appear on debit or credit, you post them. Okay. Clear, students? This is the best way. Okay. Now in which account we'll go to loss on issue of debentures. So we'll go to loss on issue of debentures. Now in loss of issue of debentures, don't post loss on issue of debenture, post the other items. So it will buy bank. Write the full amount 2 lakhs. Sorry, 564. And on two side, 2 debentures 6 lakhs and to premium on redemption, to premium on redemption 60,000. If you see, the net amount will be the amount against loss on issue of debentures, right? Okay, so this will give some relief to you, and the posting will be correct and not wrong. So this way you can do the posting. Okay, after year one you close the accounts, okay, and carry forward the balance to next years. Okay, that's it for this method, students. I hope you understood whatever is taught to you in this lecture. So this kind of sum may come for 10 marks if they ask you to pass entries only for first year and draw a few ledger accounts. If they ask you to pass entries for couple of years or 3 years, it will be for 20 marks. Okay. Debenture redemption of debenture sums are very small. Okay, but their solution is vast because we have to pass entries for payment every year, repayment every year, interest paying every year. Okay, so although the question may look smaller one, the solution may be a very big one. I hope you understood whatever I have taught you, all the methods I have shown you. Okay, I'll post another video in some time for redemption out of profits. Okay, then one more video I'll post for redemption by converting into debentures or equity shares, and some portion payable in cash. Okay, so two more lectures I'll record and post it in the channel. Okay, thank you, students. Do subscribe so that whenever I post, you will get the notification for that video. Okay, I'll stop here. Thank you so much. Bye. See you. Take care.